Hey there everybody, and welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to have a look at Streets of Rage 3, a game that was released on the 17th of March 1994, so 29 years ago from the date this video is being released. And I'm also going to be playing this game in a sort of modified version, which allows me to play with one of the unlockable characters, Shiva. Let's get in there and have a look at the game. Okay, so you've got the original players, so Axel, Blaze, Skate and Zan. And I've also got this modification that allows me to use the unlockable characters, which is of course Rue, Ash and Shiva. So of course we're going to use Shiva on this one. And today's video is going to have a look at Shiva as a character, but also just have a quick sort of overview of the game. So for those who are not aware, Streets of Rage 3 is the third and final game in the original trilogy. It was developed and published by Sega and released in 1994. And of course, the idea of this one is that it is larger with bigger levels and it's a lot faster in terms of gameplay. So the punch speed, the speed of the opponents and action is a lot faster than the previous two games. But don't forget to hit like if you enjoyed today's video, and let me know your memories of this game and the trilogy of course in the comments. Please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single thing going forward. Okay, so plot wise in this game, there is essentially a plot in Streets of Rage 3 to switch out the mayor with robot clones so they can basically take over control of the city. And playing through the full game, eventually you will fight them robot clones, of course. But today we're just going to have a look at the first stage, of course. So Shiva as a character is uber fast and uber powerful. So what you find is that you need less to hurt the baddies and take their energy down. And you can also maneuver really quickly. You can jump across and back, of course. This is a new feature on this one. Special weapon, it's like this big kit, but you do of course lose a bit of energy as you'd expect. So it's a bit of a trade-off between when you need to use it versus the energy you've got left. You shouldn't really need it for these goons. Garcia, not very difficult at all. Now, story-wise, if you play this game on easy mode, you actually can't complete the game properly. You get to stage 5, and what happens is you get what's called the bad ending, and it tells you to try harder. So what you have to do basically is try and finish the game on normal or hard mode, and that gives you the final stages, which is 6 and 7, which then of course allows you to complete the game in full and get a better and more proper ending. Okay, so as I say, these levels are much bigger than the original two. So this is the next segment. It's a continuation, of course, but still the first stage. And the music's changed a little bit as well. So the one thing about Streets of Rage games, I think, is the music. It's always really cool music, and this one doesn't disappoint either. Difficulty wise, I am playing this on the normal mode, so not easy, not hard, just to give myself a little bit of a challenge, because what you find is it is really easy on easy mode. So I guess if you're not really good at these sorts of games, you can play the easy mode, but as I said earlier, you can't really complete it. But it's still a load of fun to play in that mode, and there's loads of gameplay from the first 5 stages. And of course here is Shiva dropping off his goons, and he is the end of first stage boss, I guess. So it'll be Shiva versus Shiva soon, which will be cool. For now I need to get rid of these bikers. Not like that, I just stood in the way and got run over. I'm not making a good fist of this one, but here we go. Let's get rid of these goons in quick order. Who have we got? We've got Donovan, Garcia with a bit more energy, the green coated Garcia. Bit of a punk with his pink hair. Take that, Garcia, you're out of here. then you've got these dudes who, they do look a bit like some of the enemies in Final Fight as well. I don't know who got there first, but there's definitely loads of enemy synergies between Final Fight and this game. These have been around, all these enemies to be fair have been around since the original Streets of Rage, or Bare Knuckle as it's called in Japan. A bit of a controversy actually about this one, because I think it's been completely changed from what Bare Knuckle 3 is in Japan, and many see it as an inferior version of the game. I haven't actually seen Bare Knuckle 3 in Japan, so one for the comments if anybody knows or agrees with that statement as to why it's so different and therefore why some people don't like this one. There's a big turkey, which of course is going to give me loads of energy as we get ready for Shiva. We've got some more goons to get rid of first. Let's get rid of them. Make light work of them, of course. Take that Garcia. It always interests me that if you've got a different colour coat but you look the same, you're a bit harder. I'm not sure that works in real life, but hey ho. Okay, now we've got loads of Donovans, I think it is. Donovan and Bono. I don't think so, Bono. You deserve a special kick for that one. Take that. You want more? You can have more. See you later, Bono. Okay, here we go. We're now into the basketball courts, or the basketball area. As I say, this is still actually the first level, so it's a good 8 to 10 minutes worth of action just through the first stage alone. Maybe at some point I'll do a full playthrough of this game. It's definitely a fun game. All of the games are good to play. I like the little bits of detail. So you might have seen the cat there in the bin just peering out. Just little things really. Don't really mean anything in the game. Just a bit of a. You can imagine a little scared cat peering out of the bin as there's a big kick-off going on outside. Particularly with Lorena and her electric whip, of course. And here we go, it's Shiva versus Shiva. So I'll save that turkey just in case Shiva gives Shiva a bit of a kick in. In fact, this is probably the time. There we go. Got him down to the yellow bar only. Oh, double hit there, double hit on the floor. Sometimes it gets confusing who you are when you're fighting the same person, I have to be honest. Oh, and it's a massive, massive kick to finish it. And that is the end of stage 1. So I hope you enjoyed watching today's video. Please don't forget to like and leave your comments in the video of your memories. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.